are at NAB finally, which is really great. I'm here with Ken with Actus, and I think what's great is that the show's fantastic. You've got lots of traffic in your booth. You've been around for like 17 years, so why is everybody all excited about your products?
Yeah, it seems like sometimes we're an overnight success after 17 years of doing this, but I think in America, we haven't been as popular as we had, overseas. And so it's kind of like that garage band that, the locals really love and know they're great. And then when everyone else hears it for the first time, they're like, wow, and then they just blow up. And so Actus has really been shining lately. I think it's a lot due to the product and the over 17 years, how we've now expanded into so many new areas, but also just continuing to, improve the core engineering tools that we have in there.
Well, speaking of the engineering tools, what other things and how do the engineering tools fit?
Yeah, so at the show here, we're announcing version 8, and V8, as we call it, is a lot of additional new tools for engineers, including our very low latency multi-viewers. It's lowest latency multi-viewers in class, and the new Actus Synchro feature, which allows you to pinpoint where inside of a workflow issues are starting to be introduced, as well as an OTT feed. You can look at all the renditions and see which ones are having issues. So that's a pretty cool tool that makes their jobs easier. Also on the engineering side for MVPDs, we've announced it here at the show. Our new, it's brand new, RVM. I wanted to give you the initials, but it's remote video monitoring for MVPDs. Yeah,
you don't think we have enough acronyms in our business,
I know. You know how Volley kind of had the RPM. We're at RVM, but we're helping MVPDs be able to access hub sites and head ends to be able to dive in and see what's going on and do quality of service for those.
I think one of the most interesting things what's going on is people sometimes forget that remote monitoring is super cool and it's required.
Yeah, there are required features, and then what we've done is we've turned into a platform. So when we started 17 years ago, we were a logger, right? We had an air check that was really reliable, and that was good enough because we replaced VCRs. And as we've evolved over time, it's been that we're now a platform because it's not just for engineering. We're in with news, we're in for sales, there's features for social media and operations teams, and there's really in-depth, nice tools for each of these different groups on the same investment they made that they were required to make for engineering. So it's a good time for Actus, and the products that we're making has become really approachable for a lot of people.
Well, let me just focus on that. When you talk about social media tools, people just spit stuff out. So how do you fit in?
We help them spit it out faster, but at the highest quality, because we're capturing the original quality and a proxy. And when they cut from the proxy, they can then concatenate the original quality, add a lower third if they want, a graphic, a pre-roll, a post-roll, decide the destination points, maybe the Weatherman's Facebook page and the station's Facebook page, also on YouTube and my website. Save all that into a template, and now with automation we can see anytime the piece of information hits breaking news, they're going to take the next 12 minutes and send it to all those places, automated, high quality, extremely fast, and they're beating their competition to be first to digital.
Well, that's amazing. It's kind of like an automated cookie cutter distributor.
Yeah, it's like a light man. It is, and there's a lot of manual editing. Don't get me wrong. That's kind of an extreme, first to digital, but we make it very easy to clicking in, clicking out, or multiple. Concatenate, add the graphics, the logos, the sponsor, and then just send it to all the places that the engineers set up.
And I guess because you've been dealing with the engineering tools, the quality is going to be good.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
And there's a lot of issues on social media. The quality is often crap, and people go away. So you're the answer.
The quality of service that we provide allows our customers, the broadcasters, to be able to maintain their audiences and send eyeballs back to their first screen, which is what they really want. So they're using social media as an advantage by using our tool to improve their quality of service.
I always push people, keep separate social media as a separate element, but they got to tie it together. And what you guys are doing is helping them do that. Great chat today, Ken.
Thank you. Thanks for stopping by.
Who cares about monitoring? Broadcast engineers care about quality, both on air and online. Management cares about FCC compliance, things like loudness and captions. Operations teams need a reliable air check they can count on. News teams need to compare themselves to the competition, and sales teams need to do quick ad verification, while they would love to have some prioritized lead lists. You know your CFO cares about total cost of ownership. At Actus Digital, we care about you. Affordable, quality assurance, compliance logging, and so much more.